Hi guys, I'm Michelle from The Recipe Bandit, and today we're going to be making an easy stovetop ratatouille with garlic shrimp. Now ratatouille is a traditional slow-cooked vegetable stew. It has delicious flavors, but it takes a really long time. So we are going to do a little bit of a shortcut today. We're going to have the same flavors because this is a light, great tasting summer meal that doesn't take a long time if you do it this way. And it has a little bit of everything, and any recipe that gets my family to eat vegetables is a good one. So this one has lots of veggies. It has shrimp as our protein. It's almost like an all-in-one bowl, and we're not going to take the traditional time to make it, but we'll use the traditional seasonings and vegetables for this. So for this meal, like I said, we're going to be using shrimp. We need a pound of shrimp. This is a 2-pound bag. We're only going to use half of it. These are raw. They have tail on, but they're peeled. We're going to take the tails off. We're going to use half of them thawed out. We are also going to use a whole abundance of vegetables. We have an eggplant, not a big eggplant, but a little eggplant. We are going to peel this and we're going to cut it into bite-sized pieces. We have a couple of red peppers, same thing. Go ahead and take the seeds out of these and cut these into bite-sized pieces. Same with the zucchinis. We won't peel them. We will just cut them into bite-sized pieces. And then we have some cherry tomatoes. This recipe calls for about 2 cups, so one of these little containers seems to be perfect. Just get them washed. And then we have a medium onion, and we have some garlic. The garlic is really going to shine in this recipe and really add to our flavor. Then we have a lemon, the butter, the shrimp, all going in one pan to make us delicious garlic shrimp to go on top of this. Okay, so let's talk about our pantry staples. Here we have some olive oil. We're going to use just some plain extra virgin olive oil is fine. We have some butter. We're going to use salted butter. We're just going to use this to cook the shrimp in with lemon very quickly. Shrimp, garlic, lemon, and butter. Butter makes everything better. Then we have some red wine vinegar. Red wine vinegar, it almost makes like the stew, the vegetables are almost cooked in a vinaigrette. So flavorful, so easy, and really, really adds that little bit of acid to just kick things up. Really delicious. And then our seasonings. We have some kosher salt and pepper. We have some oregano leaves, and we have some thyme leaves. And that's pretty much everything we're going to need. We are going to do this recipe in 2 skillets with the vegetables in one in stages because different vegetables take different lengths of time to cook. Now the cherry tomatoes, they take no time at all, so we throw them in at the end, but you'll see how this all works. So I'm going to go ahead and get this recipe all together. I'm going to go ahead and get these vegetables all cut up and prepared. That saves a ton of time and can be done even the night before. All right, we have all of our vegetables prepared. We have our shrimp prepared. We have all of our elements all ready, and we have 2 different skillets on the stovetop. We are going to go ahead and move to there because everything's going to happen very quickly from this point. We're going to start out with the onions and the red peppers, move on to the eggplant, then the zucchini and the cherry tomatoes, and then we will do our shrimp just enough to get them cooked through and buttery, garlicky deliciousness to put on top of it. So everything is ready. Let's switch to those cameras and get this started. We are going to begin by adding 1 tablespoon of olive oil to a deep skillet over medium-high heat. We are going to add the onions, the red peppers, about a tablespoon of garlic, and a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt and pepper. We will cook this mixture until softened, stirring often for about 4 to 5 minutes. Now, once these are softened, we will take them and we're going to move them to a medium bowl. We are going to add another tablespoon of olive oil. And we're going to add our eggplant pieces. We are going to cook these for about 5 minutes until slightly softened as well. Be sure to stir them occasionally. Once your eggplant has slightly softened, remove it to the same bowl as the peppers and onions. And we're going to go ahead and add one more, our last tablespoon of olive oil into the skillet. We will add our zucchini. You can season with kosher salt and pepper if you want. We like to. And you're going to cook the zucchini for 5 minutes until it is slightly softened. While your zucchini is cooking, take the bowl that has all of the peppers and onions and eggplant and add your oregano and your thyme leaves to it and stir to combine. This will soften the herbs a bit and get them more ready for when we add the red wine vinegar. And then just set aside. Once the zucchinis have softened, we are going to return our mixture right back into the skillet with the zucchinis. We will now reduce the temperature to medium-low and add our cherry tomatoes into the skillet. We're also going to add the rest of our kosher salt and pepper to kind of spread the tomatoes all through this mixture. And we are going to let these cherry tomatoes get to the point where they're bursting. And now we're going to cover this with a lid and leave it for about 15 minutes. And now it's time to do the shrimp. We're going to change our temperature back up to medium-high, and we are going to add our butter. Now, once your butter starts to melt, we are going to add the remaining chopped garlic and all of the shrimp. We are going to cook until the shrimp have cooked through. This doesn't take very long. Until they're opaque, where you can't see through them, and they are pink in color. You'll want to keep an eye on them. You can see that they're starting to get cooked through. Look at that bright pink color. These are just about done. I'm going to take our lemon juice and just stir it in now. And we are going to remove them from the heat. Take a little peek in here, about halfway through the cooking time, where we're letting the tomatoes get to the bursting point. This smells really good, you guys, with that oregano and that thyme in there. Needs a little bit more time though. All right, let's take a peek at the tomatoes and see where we are. They're starting to burst yet. So this is just about ready to come out. When I say burst, this is what we're looking for right here, where the skins have popped. Just means that the tomatoes are cooked just a little bit, and they're the perfect finish to our ratatouille. We will at this point go ahead and add our red wine vinegar, turn off our heat, stir this in, and dinner is ready. So all of the elements of our stovetop ratatouille and our garlic shrimp are finished. This stovetop ratatouille is, oh, it smells so good, you guys. It is just packed full of delicious summer vegetables and herbs and easy stuff, but so good. Little blistered baby tomatoes, got eggplant and zucchini and all sorts of things that are really, really good for you, good for your family, but this way they taste good. And then over here we have some garlic shrimp. Simple, easy, gonna be the protein, gonna put them on top, and all we have to do is serve it. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. We are going to take some bowls. We are going to divide the ratatouille between the bowls. We have 4 portions, of course. Seem to do everything in 4s. Ratatouille, top with this garlic shrimp. Super easy, super healthy, super good for you. super delicious. So these are all of my favorite things, all in one bowl with garlic shrimp. This is a great summer meal, like I said, and this is something that we make maybe not as often as we should, but it is a great way to incorporate vegetables into your dinner. So the recipe for this easy stovetop ratatouille with garlic shrimp is on our website at therecipebandit.com. It's also down in the description. If you like what we're doing here, please come back and see us again. Please like, subscribe, click that little notification button so you know when we put out new videos. We are trying to put them out at least every week. So every Wednesday is what we do now. But yeah, we're going to go have dinner now, and I don't think anybody's going to turn this up. A little bit different, all sorts of delicious. Thanks, you guys. We'll see you again soon.